Make way for the evil genius of the SkY.
And an evil genius who is now in control.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing Damage Control from Tokyo, Japan, iYo SkY.
iYo SkY's list of titles in Japan is a mile long across every major women's division.
Yeah, here in WWE, iYo's continued that success, but she has something now she didn't have then. She has control.
iYo SkY made her mark in NXT history as one of the most accomplished superstars in the brand's entire history.
Yeah, but iYo's change in attitude and her new allies ensure even more success in WWE.
She just gave her opponents an incredible opportunity.
The self-proclaimed GOAT.
And her opponent from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, the WWE Women's World Champion, TrisH StRatUs.
Formerly an inspiration to the WWE Universe for decades.
Well, maybe she still would be if those fans properly thanked her. TrisH has won a lot of matches and looked great doing it. An amazing mix of beauty and brawn.
The bell sounds and the genius of the SkY is ready to attack. iYo SkY is always reaching for new heights in this business, and her cruelty knows no bounds.
Mind-blowing athleticism and devastating martial arts strikes means iYo inflicts irreparable damage to her opponents.
Which is why iYo emerged as such a force in damage control. iYo does what needs to be done within fractions of a second, no matter who's in the line of fire.
Also in the ring tonight is TrisH StRatUs, a woman who carved her own path to the top of this industry. With her perfect blend of power, skill, determination, and beauty, TrisH might be the best women's superstar of all time.
She certainly features flying. Whoa, what a landing.
That's going to be on highlight reels for a long time.
Incredible courage to even from the top.
Through the air, and connects. From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
Back into the ring now. Corey, what exactly do you think TrisH needs to do in this match to get the W?
TrisH needs to concentrate on the task at hand, Cole. She can't get ahead of herself. This match calls for meticulous focus.
Wow, what a pump kick. Right on the chops. Ouch. Oh, bulldog.
One-handed.
She's starting to struggle here.
And there's growing vitriol behind every one of TrisH's attacks.
She gets bounced into the corner. That'll turn your lights out.
Getting positioned on the top rope.
This is not going to be nice. This is going to be nasty.
It's all about winning, no matter what it takes.
Superplex.
As much damage as humanly possible.
But at what cost?
Up high.
Look out below!
Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
From the top. What? Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
And she slides her back to the mat. Check kick by Trish.
Io's in dire straits.
As this rivalry has grown more and more intense, reason has gone right out the window.
That happens when a feud is allowed to fester like this one has.
Yeah, there's no telling what we might see tonight. There's just so much rage and resentment in the ring.
Shit kick by StRatUs. Will TrisH take advantage?
Look at this, firing.
Figure four head scissor, draining all the energy out of the opposition.
Submission, and she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole.
Ooh! Io's been on the receiving end for a bit now.
TrisH is all fired up. Sliding out of danger there.
Unbelievable athleticism.
Ooh, what a response.
Up top here, facing a sea of people. I don't know how much more damage this superstar can sustain.
We're about to find out. All the way from the top.
Down hard.
Producing a trampling.
Oh, man.
Check kick by Trish.
That's it. No way to endure that again.
Look at this, firing.
Figure four head scissor, draining all the energy out of the opposition.
Is hope fading? Let's go over submission hold.
Not sure what she's got planned here.
Ooh, vicious kick to the spine. Ouch. Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
All the momentum is swung to TrisH Stratus.
It does look like SkY is struggling right now.
Tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
Watch out!
Across the ring with a bulldog. Look at this, firing.
Figure four head scissor, draining all the energy out of the opposition.
She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to. Connects with a chick kick. That could end SkY right now.
Uh-oh.
And TrisH gets countered.
Io maybe going to get some control back now.
That's possibly the turn for SkY to battle her way back into this.
Io has lost any control.
Has their opponent down.
Saved by the ropes this time.
Oh, man, she finds a hard landing on the outside. TrisH heads up. This is gonna be good. On the top. Crashing to the floor.
The high risk just resulted in a big splat.
And the action is getting a little too close for comfort here.
She wants to seize the moment now, waiting on her opponent.
She fights back with the counter. Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Uh-oh. And the camel clutch is cinched in.
She's fully locked in the submission now. Does she?
Letting go of her hold here.
Maybe she thinks enough damage has been done.
Check kick by TrisH.
Will TrisH take advantage?
I don't know about you two, but I can barely hear my own thoughts.
The WWE Universe.
Look at this, firing.
Figure four head scissor.
Slipped through and escaped. That was pretty. Well scouted by StRatUs.
Connects with a chick kick. That finally has to slam the door shut.
Has their opponent down.
Forcing her to break the hold here.
Submission applied too close to the ropes. Could be a critical mistake. Cinching in a waist lock, but right hands.
Manages to fight out with a series of punches.
Uh-oh. Cross the shoulders. Air raid trash. Looking for the pin, but was that enough?
And she breaks the count.
This is where great cardio makes all the difference, helping you stay alive deep into the match.
What a wrist clutch suplex.
Uh-oh. Oh, clutch!
Break someone's back and make them humble.
It's a tap out. She's done.
Here is your winner, TrisH Stratus.
TrisH Stratus wins.
That's why they call it light work, Cole. Barely even broke a sweat.